And good morning once again. Welcome to our live show. I'm Cheryl Miller. We're in the Virginia This Morning kitchen to start today's show with a healthy recipe by welcoming back Chef Tom Shoemaker. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning.
Chef, good to see you. We got the pan smoking here.
Yeah,
We're doing fish this morning, which is always interesting, especially for breakfast time. You can do that as well. What kind of fish do we have?
This is a trout, and it's a brook trout. And trout is a very versatile fish. And like you see, what I'm doing is we have the skin on, and we're starting with the flesh down.
Right.
And what happens is the skin, it's such a tender, nice, delicate piece of fish, it kind of holds it together. So we're going to flip it over here in a couple minutes, and you'll see how nice and brown it looks.
And usually when you put fish in with the skin on, it curls immediately. That didn't do that.
No, this didn't. And one of the secrets is I put some cuts into the skin so that it doesn't curl up as much, but you still might get a little bit. And we've added our asparagus. And all I'm cooking it in is a little bit of olive oil with a little bit of garlic.
Talk a little bit about the health benefits of trout.
The health benefits of trout, again, it's a clean fish. It's good for most every type of thing that you, not that you have, but it's a very good tasty fish. And again, the health benefits are, there's no iodine or things like that because it's a freshwater fish. And it isn't a fatty fish. So you don't have all the fats that you do with a salmon or whatever. And you see it turned a little brownish. And what we're going to do is cook the skin. And the skin stays on. And actually, you could eat the skin if you wanted to. But, you know, you can fold it on off. And we've added our asparagus. And then what we're going to do is give it a touch of honey. And again, we're just like building layers here. And the honey brings out just a touch of sweetness. And again, it's flavor profile that we have.
Now, is the trout a mild fish or a fishy tasting fish?
It's a very mild fish.
So
you know,
you can kind of add flavors as you go along,
right?
And make it taste other than fish,
right? And it takes on those flavors, which is really a nice part of using a mild fish. And again, fish, if it has any strong odors, you really don't want to use it anyway.
So it should smell fresh when you buy it. It should not smell fishy.
Very much so. It should be just fresh and clean and have no smell at all to it.
Right. So, now, can you buy trout filleted like this, or are we going to have to do some work on it?
You can ask your butcher to do it, but I did a little bit of work on this to make it fit in our one skillet. But, you know, they will work with you however you want to do. I even had, this was headless, so a lot of people were like, oh, I don't want to look at the head.
Yeah, I don't want to look in the eyes,
So I made sure of that. What we're going to add next is a little bit of lemon juice, and I use half a lemon. Again, you're building just flavor profiles, and what the lemon does too, it brings out the greenness in the asparagus. So it keeps it nice and green.
And fish and lemon seem to go together.
Very much so.
Well. Do we have any bones in this? Is this a bony fish?
It's boneless, and it came with bones, but again, the bones, when you fillet it, they come out real easily, and there you don't have pin bones as much in it, so you don't have small bones throughout.
So we're not doing a lot of work on that.
This is a Colorado favorite. Our communities, we're doing road trips, and Colorado's the state that we're looking at this month. So this is a Colorado favorite, supposedly, is the trout.
So if that's a Colorado favorite, what's the Virginia favorite?
The Virginia favorite, you know, we have in season those scallops and shrimps and things like that, and that is very, very good. That is very good. And
this is starting to get really aromatic.
Yeah,
it smells really good.
Really good. And we're going to finish it off with a little bit of wine.
A dry white or a sweet white, which you're using?
Your favorite.
And that's a Moscato, so that's sweet.
It's a little sweet we're using this morning, but you can use a dry wine. It's just whatever your favorite wine is, and we always say, you know, what you drink at home is really what you want to cook with. You don't want to cook with anything less than that.
If you don't like it when you drink it, you're not going to like it in your food.
Very much so.
And that sweet wine goes well with the honey that you put in.
It does. And now we're going to move it over to our plate.
Okay.
And our asparagus, we have cooked kind of al dente, and this is real nice too because you have different textures as you're eating this. You know, the salad that we made this morning is more like a slaw, but you can use any kind of a salad, or you could use rice or potatoes, or really anything's a good accompaniment. Put out our trout.
And I noticed you have blackberries. I was reading just yesterday about the health benefits of blackberries.
It's a superfood. It'll fix whatever ails you, they say. And I'm not sure how true that is, but it's a good item.
That is a good idea. And this is the perfect time of season, too, to grow your own if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, this is a perfect time of the season. At the communities, we try to use a lot of farm-grown, Virginia-based produce, and it's really a nice thing, too. So.
And do you listen to your residents as far as what they like to eat when you're making your food? And do they kind of turn their nose up when they see a plate that looks really, really healthy, but then when they eat it, they go, this is really delicious?
We really try to listen. As a matter of fact, we are fortunate enough to write the menu for the other 23 communities at our community. So we use a lot of their favorites in building the menus. And what's nice about an item like this, we can really cook it right before we serve it. So it's fresh and hot and made to order. And
you mentioned cooking seasonally, and that's probably something we should do as well. Eat by what's in season, and that way we're staying a little bit more healthy.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a very good thing, and it's pretty easy because now most everything is always in season all year round from different parts of the United States. But again, we try to use things that are grown in Virginia, so we kind of move around with the seasons and really change the menu 3 to 4 times a year. So
well, this is beautiful. I'm sure they're going to love this on the menu, and you're going to love this on your menu as well. We'll post Chef Tom's recipe on our website by early this afternoon. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM. This is the sautéed trout with asparagus.